Morning, and Jack, or good afternoon. No, it's morning where you are still, I think. Yeah. So, basically, I'm down here. Just needed some fresh air, and as you can see, creek is absolutely full. So that's a good sign. Good morning, Just Kinner. Crafts, hope you're well. Yeah, we've had 24 hours of solid rain. So this is the first time I've been able to get out um, today. So really pleased about that. Just to pop up, I wasn't going to go live, but a few things to talk about, so I thought I would do. And then over here, you can see just how full the creek is. I love to see the creek that full because it means that the water is still filtering, the fish can swim in here, and it's beautiful. The pond in the woodland behind me is overflowing, and even the ducks have taken shelter today, so I don't blame them. You know, it's only just stopped raining the last 10 minutes, so I thought there's nothing better than being outside in nature after a storm, and the air's just nice and clean. It's beautifully clean, and it's quite peaceful because there's not many people about. So how's everyone doing? Hope you're all okay. Got 4 in, 3 likes, thank you very much, I really appreciate that. As I say, this is a pop-up. I have notified some other people, so hopefully they'll be able to get in. We'll just see what's what. Getting quite a few notifications coming through at the moment. I know it's a busy part of the day. Everybody's just starting the days, or they're still at work, whatever. So I'm not expecting too many people on at this particular hour. Nearly 2 o'clock here in the UK. But yeah, I'll see what happens, and basically if nobody really comes in, then the Thursday live will go ahead, and the news will wait until then. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening to everybody around the world. Hope you're all well. I can't see if there's anything happening in chat at the moment, so I'm just waiting for somebody to comment, see if that's still working. I can actually feel the trees are still rocking with the wind. Well, that's quite powerful. So we've had wind here, 38 mile an hour, and some trees have come down. Thankfully not in this particular park, but on the estate they have. Hello, Gitten. How you doing? Good afternoon. Hope you're well. I could tell everybody, Cat, but like I say, I really want the people to come in. I want to give people the news. It's been long overdue. Well, at least several days overdue, but to me that's a long time. So I have got a video coming out this Wednesday, and the Wednesday after I've got part 2 of the video, mudlarking. It's been rather interesting, to be honest. There's a few nice bits turned up, and a lot of general items, but I can't really say what. You'll have to watch the video to see. So, but yes, you can tell we're in winter now. It's still not too bad. Still got green on the trees, so that's nice. I know you are, Cat. I know. I will be telling people, but I'm just going to see who else comes in. I've messaged David, see if he's coming in, and a few others. Pancakes is always good. So, yeah, this particular tree here, it is actually swaying. It's still about 18 mile an hour winds currently, but I feel safe at this point. So if any trees do start actually coming down, that's when I'll be going home. Thankfully most of the storm has passed, and the rain stopped for now, but we're gonna get more rain a bit later on, and then 2 days dry, and then I should be okay to mudlark again maybe Thursday afternoon after the live. Good morning, good Jane. Hope you're well. Eating my emergency reserve price for breakfast, rice for lunch. Oh no. No, you've got to have a bit of variety, Cat. So today's breakfast for me, rather interesting. I had Scottish smoked salmon and 2 boiled eggs. That's what I had today. And later on, I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. Possibly French fries. Not had those for a while, so do fancy cooking some of those. No, I'm okay, good Jane. It's quite warm today. It's 47 Fahrenheit here, so it's all good. Tiny bit of wind, that's dying down. The rain stopped for now, but I'll be home before the rain. The creek itself is full, as you can see over there. It's right up to the very edges of the banking level, and if I zoom in, you can see it's still flowing quite clear even with the sediment, and it's quite clean, so it's all good. I like to see it like that. Good morning, Beth. Hope you're doing well. Hope Aqua's well. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes and then I'm going to reveal the news. Tell people what's going on. So I was actually breaking down some old mobile phones today. Ones that I've found previously magnet fishing and mudlarking. And it's known that all mobile phones, especially the older ones, do have traces of gold in them. And yeah, the circuit boards, the connection points, and the charge point where the pins are, they've actually got gold on them. So I broke all them down, and they're in a bag to refine at a later date. So there should be some gold out of it. I don't know how much, but there was 6 mobile phones, so there should be something worth having out of those. Good morning, Busby. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Scottish smoked salmon, it's a treat for me. And I decided, no, today is the day. I haven't had that in a while, so definitely needed it. Good morning, Mandy Lee Rain. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. But I think I'm going to carry this live on for about 30 minutes today. Just a quick one, really. Let people know what's going on. And I know there'll be quite a few people watching the afterburner when the live's finished, once you've got time. It is, Beth, and people don't realise, but it's easy to get a gram of gold out of old mobile phones, especially if you've got quite a few of them. And I always keep them for a while, and then after a while I'll start breaking them down for the metal components. General metal go to general recycle. Any yellow metal will be kept for further refining in a smelt pot, basically. Glad you're well, Busby. Always good to hear that. Oh, definitely, Beth. And it's one of those things that who wants to dump it? So if you can recycle and refine, it's definitely worth it. And it would have just gone into scrap otherwise, or abandoned like it had been in the rivers where I'd found them. So definitely worth picking them up. As I say, the plastic gets recycled, the stainless steel inside, that's also recycled, and the gold will be refined into very small nugget. But yeah, Beth, your parcel mixed with Aqua Donkey's parcel is en route. I did email Aqua about it, so he should have a tracking number on his email. No, it doesn't, Busby. So, like in the old days, you use a crucible, which is made of carbon. And basically you have a furnace, and you heat it up to the temperature that's required. And then you put the items inside the crucible with a lid on it. And then you put it in the furnace. And you leave it in the furnace until everything's melted. And then after you've done that, you can pour it into a mould. And what's left in that mould is going to be the gold. So, as I say, you do a two-stage. So, you burn off any other metals that's there. And then you actually get to the temperature that the gold melts at. So that's how you know what you've actually got. So just letting you know, Beth, there is actually some silver ingots mixed amongst that. So go through the mining pay dirt I don't think there's any gold in there. You never know. But there is definitely traces of silver, and there is the ingots in there. So, got lots of very small gem chips and mineral chips as well. And it's the sort of things that you would find in the mines around me. Good afternoon, Colleen. Or good morning where you are. Hope you're well. So this is the first time ever in doing lives that it's been an all-American show. There's no British people here at the minute that's actually talking. But yeah, the silver, Beth, they're 1 gram ingots mixed amongst it. Good morning, Joe. Hope you're doing well. As I say, Beth, it's just a fun bag, but there will be trace silver in there, which can be panned. There's the ingots, and then there's going to be other things in there as well. You don't get any garnets in this particular area, so there won't be any garnets in there. There will be quartz, fluorite, feldspar, calcite, things like that. Maybe a bit of hematite. Yeah, Mandy Lee Rain, there's people from all over the world. I've got Brazil, Vietnam, Poland, France, Germany, UK, Canada, Japan. The list goes on. So, in 2 minutes' time, I'm going to do a grand reveal of some information. Some of you may already know. Some of you certainly don't know, because I know some of you are not on Facebook. So, I do think that the particular information's going to make people happy. I hope so. But yes, I'm feeling okay today. We're a bit tender 2 days back from doing the mudlarking, but it's all good. And there was a lot picked up and recovered. And I've got a machine for my back arriving very soon. That's going to correct my spine so that it's going to be in the right alignment, and that's going to help me to walk properly again without any pain. So it's one of them. I read a lot of reviews and things, and I thought, do you know what? I need to do something to actually help myself. So I bought the machine. I'll see how it goes. I've got physiotherapy on the 8th. And I don't know when it'll be after that. But with physio and the machine, I've got one of those leg sleep pillows, which correct your hip alignment as well. So I'm starting to sleep a lot better at night. So that's all good news. So Joe, that would be iridescence. You normally get it from items of glass that's been inside water, and it gives it, like you say, the rainbow effect. It's also caused from chemical residue inside bottles, and when water gets in there, it creates the iridescent effect. If the waters have been completely surrounding the bottle, you'll get it inside and outside. If you don't want it on, the best thing to do is to put it in carbonated soda in boiling water and leave it to soak, and it'll actually take the iridescence off the glass. So that's what that will do. Well, I think, yeah, exactly like when oil touches water. So you get a mix of colours, generally blues, greens, a bit of purple or black in there, and occasionally you'll get red if it's had diesel in there as well. So I'm going to give you all the news. I've been keeping you waiting 22 minutes as it is, so I'm going to tell you all. And I know you're all friends in here, so I know there's not going to be any bother about it. Some people might not like it at a later date, but I don't care. It's not their world, it's my world. So basically, I've not told anyone for any particular reason. I just wanted to keep something to myself. And I've been talking to a lady for about a year. And basically, we got engaged a few days ago. It's an American lady, and some of you might know her. It's Deneen over in Alaska. So yeah, that's the update basically that I wanted to give everybody. And as I say, we've got a lot in common. We've been through similar experiences and things. And Deneen was due to come over in April, but that's not actually possible now. So we're thinking we're going to actually meet up September time, and then go from there. So we just have to talk things through, work things out when the best is going to be, and go from there really. But also we are going to try to obtain visas so that the marriage can go ahead next year. And it is a big difference, but I wanted to tell everybody. As I say, I know not everybody's on Facebook, and the British people, they're going to log in at a later date, and they're going to find out over the next few days. So it is what it is. I did message Johnny and Maddie, Miss Connie, my mum, or the person I call mum, and also to Henrik, who I class as a brother. They was the first ones to know. But yeah, Deneen's amazing, and like I say, we've got a lot in common. Similar music, things like that. And for those of you that don't know Deneen, she's over in Knuckle Busting Numbskulls chat, and also on T-Birds, and she's also in Michael and Nancy's Coin Show as well, all in United States of America. Thanks Mandy, thanks Joe, thanks Busby, thanks Kat. Really appreciate that. Thanks, Gitten. So, you know, it's something that we're not going to be able to do a massive wedding. It's just going to be something on the cheap. A register office, something like that. So yeah, definitely the family know Busby, for sure. But yeah, Deneen's going to come here. We're going to have a holiday together in the UK. Discuss things like that. But yeah, where Deneen lives is a very rural area in Alaska. And it's quite a long way from the nearest main city airport as well. But yeah, that's going to be what's happening. Now, I do still intend to come over to America next year. But it's probably going to be now before I meet up with Deneen. And again, as I say, it all depends on the visas as well. So if we can get the visas for Deneen to come here and for that event to happen, it will happen. If not, then it's definitely going to be as soon as we can sort that out. No, never been to Alaska. Only states I've ever been to is Florida. I've been to Tennessee. And I stopped in Chicago. So that's the only states that I've ever been to and places. Good morning, Crash. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Alaska is remote. There's the built up areas that are busy. But like Canada, there's a lot of open land as well. So she's never been to England before, so it's going to totally be a different world out here. So we're going to have to see if she likes it here. And also show her the coastal areas, show her inland, some of the towns and cities, just so she gets a feel for what it's like here. And obviously it takes 3 years when you're married to become a citizen in the UK. So she wouldn't be able to stop the full 3 years. So I know for a fact that she would stay in Alaska 6 months and 6 months in the UK every year until things actually got sorted out. Not so much hard to get visas nowadays, Busby. As I say, once you've actually been married and you actually applied for the visa to do so, as long as the person returns home within 6 months, then there's no restriction. As I say, you've just got to basically have 6 months in one country, 6 months in another, or whatever works out for you. So we're still to talk about that, Busby. Got to see what's happening. She may move to the UK, or I might end up moving to United States of America. We've got to see what works out best for us both. But I do think that it's going to be a move to the UK, because USA visas, they are very hard to get. But yeah, I think it's going to be UK. It's certainly a lot easier to find property in the UK. USA, if you haven't got a lot of money behind you, you can't move to different states, things like that. So yeah, definitely going to see what happens. It's just a matter of time, really. So this video isn't about Leafs, it's just showing where I am. So it's one of them. Basically, to talk to people that I know. I'll always welcome new people as long as they're friendly and there's no negativity, no religion, no politics. Everyone's welcome. It is a family friendly channel, so just so everyone knows, basically keep to the rules and you'll be okay. Hi Clint, how you doing? So just gave people an update, things what's happening. 9176, if you don't like the particular live, you don't have to stay here. There's no problem if you leave at all. As I say, I'm here for my friends, to give people news, and I don't have to show my face if I don't want to. So, you know, it's totally up to you. You stay, you go, really don't care. So, whatever. You know what? 9176. See ya. I've got rid of you simply because your chat were boring as well. So there we go. So anybody that don't like the chat, like I say, they don't have to be here. And I'm quite happy to remove people when moderators are not here. Good morning, Empty Pan. How are you doing? Good morning, Steve. Hope you're well. Exactly, Clint. We do our own thing. And people that know me, they're here to talk to me. They're here to listen. We're here to have a conversation. People don't like it, absolutely fine. There's plenty of other channels out there. And trolls, I boot many of them daily. From comments, from lives, from videos, from premieres. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is our world and we want to do what we want to do to make it a lot better. But for those just coming in, basically the news is that I'm now engaged to Miss Deneen over in Alaska. So it's still settling in, to be fair. So I'm really happy about it. It's just going to take time to meet up, sort arrangements out, things like that. So really big news for me, to be fair. And I just wanted to share it with everybody. Hey Grizzly Warrior, hope you're well. But yeah, I was just saying earlier, I was breaking mobile phones down, cell phones, taking out the components of circuit boards, connection gold pins, things like that. So I'm actually going to store it all in a bag till I've got quite a bit. and that'll be going into the smelt pot. These are all phones that are found mudlarking and magnet fishing, and it's trash that were removed out of the rivers. The plastics are going to be recycled. All the stainless steel will be recycled in the scrap department, and the precious metals will go into a bag, basically just saved up basically. So that's what I'd like to do. Beth, if you could let me know when Aqua starts doing pay dirt next year, if he ever does, I'd like to purchase a bag if ever there's one available. Just so I can actually say that I've started actual panning and prospecting pay dirt. So I do have a United States mailing address over in Tennessee with Maddie's Nifty Creations. So if anybody is wanting to do sticker swaps, I can arrange it. I can send stickers from the UK, and I can also have mail go to Tennessee, so it saves money that way. So there's definitely no snakes where I am in this area of the UK. So I ain't got to worry about that, Mr. Fox. But it's good news, and like I say, every single piece of metal or plastic recycled is a bonus. And I might even end up putting the small amounts of refined gold into bags of mineral trailings, so people can find those at a later date as well. So all stickers are free. You just have to drop me an email address on my About Me page on the YouTube, and I'll post them out to you. I posted all around the world: Australia, Canada, USA, Germany, Italy. So anybody wants stickers, let me know. I've still got around 70 or 80 left, and I'll mail stickers to you. And if you do stickers yourself, then obviously if they can be mailed over to Tennessee, I'll pick them up when I'm next in the area. Good morning, Mike is making stuff. Hope you're well. Oh wow, thanks Mike, really appreciate that. So Busby says, how long does it take you to process the different pieces of the phone? Not too long, to be honest, Busby. So you get a hammer and screwdriver, you take all the metal off, take the plastic off, and then once you've done that, anything that's yellow, the connection boards, the pins, even the SIM card, that's got elements of gold on it as well. So you keep all those together, and then basically you separate everything that's plastic from it, so it's just bare metal, and then you put it into the smelter. It could take potentially 4 or 5 hours to do, but it's definitely worth it. What takes the time is getting the furnace to the temperature. So no problem, Busby. But like I say, mobile phones, all phones, whether the digital phones or the old push button phone, do contain elements. So they're definitely worth keeping, and they're definitely worth breaking down. If you get any magnet fishing, anything like that, just remember there is actually valuable components inside. They do, Joe, but vapes with them lithium batteries are also very, very dangerous to be messing around with. So at least with the older mobile phones, you can take the battery out, so there's no risk of damaging that, and then you can go from there. But I found quite a lot of vapes recently, the machine type ones, and I basically just put those into the recycle bin for vapes. They can be professionally broke down and go from there. It's safe. Yep, we know that, Joe. That's exactly why you're called the Bad Idea Lab. So, no, folks, don't be messing around with lithium batteries or anything like that. It is a very dangerous thing, and it is not recommended for anybody to do. Anybody that does, it's on your own head. I'm not advising it. Hey Lou, how you doing? So you're the first English person to join today. It's been an all-American show so far. Yeah, Corey's live cut out for me, so I didn't know he was still live. So, apologies for that one. Good afternoon, Blistering. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, Jamie. At Blistering, and good afternoon, David. Yep, it's true, Mike, and that's exactly why I will not be messing with vapes to refine materials. They'll just be put straight into a vape recycle bin, and professionals will break them down, deal with them there. As I say, a mobile phone is totally different. If you can take the battery out, okay. If you can't and it's a digital one, again, I'd not mess with it. Yeah, it's had no sound, then it cut out, then it came back on, and then it cut out on my end again. So I thought, right, okay, I'm gonna go live and give people the important news. So, but yeah, Joe says, I agree, skill and knowledge is required for lithium batteries. As I say, it's not something that is worth doing unless you know what you're doing, and it's always a risk. I've seen videos where they've caused major fires as well, so it's not something I want to personally do myself. But I'm only going to be here another 15 minutes, folks. So, yeah, it's probably the weather, to be honest, Lou. As you know, it's not exactly been the kindest weather for the last 24 hours. The rain, the wind has stopped for now. The wind's picking up again very soon. The rain this evening again. But I'm a mudlarker, and you know what that means. It means that floods are going to wash out trash, treasure, and new things to find. So there's definitely going to be another video. Hey Brad and Summer, how's it going? Hope you're well. Right, there's some important people in here now, and there has been all the way through. We've got 23 likes. Are you all ready to hear what I've got to say? Let me know in the comments. As I say, we've got 15 minutes. Yep, that's what I mean, David. So you've got to be very, very careful. David's ready. Yep, Lou's ready. So let's see. Anybody else ready? I think you are. As I say, for those that's already in here, Mike's new, so he's going to get the news as well. Right, well, yep, it is amazing news, Busby. So yeah, basically, I've kept things very quiet for a while. I just wanted to keep some personal things to myself. 2 things really. And I've got a specialist back correction machine arriving very soon. And it says within 15 days I'll be back to walking again without pain. A lot of people have tried that machine and it's been very successful for them. So that's the first news. So it means by the end of December I'll be back to doing more videos, more treasure hunting, more going out to places, things like that. So I know that's going to help you all. And basically, the other news, which is what I've already told some of y'all, is going to shock some of you because you don't know anything about it. But I wanted everybody to know. I couldn't wait till Thursday. So all the beeping is people calling me, texting me, notifications. Basically people wishing me congratulations. So yeah, basically, hiya Careless Whispers, hope you're well, good morning. And yeah, I'm now engaged. That's right, you heard me right, I'm engaged. I'm going to be getting married to Miss Deneen in Alaska. Well, we've been talking for a year, and sorry about that, Lou. You can't change when people try to call you or notifications. You probably can in settings, I just don't know how. But yeah, Miss Deneen over in Alaska, and we're going to meet up next year, and there's going to be a small wedding as well if we can sort that out. But it's official now, David. So as I say, I told you that I'd met a lady, but not really other people knew about it. A few knew, but that's how it is. It is wonderful. So good morning, Shirley Nick. Yep, you heard correct, I'm actually engaged. So next year, that's going to potentially be happening in the UK. A small wedding, and I've talked to Deneen about it, and do you know what, I know it's going to be impossible for everybody to be there, so we're actually going to do it as a live wedding event. So you all get to join us, you all get to be there with us, and I'll make sure that you've all got the link before. Welcome back, Beth. So anybody wanting to attend, you're more than welcome. And as I say, that will be happening summertime, autumn time sort of time next year. What? Oh, Shirley Nick. Wow. Thank you so much for that. You didn't have to do that. Bless you. Bless you indeed. So, as I say, recently I did a giveaway as well. I do that for all my members once a month. The last one went over to Ramesses, and he said to pass it forward to the next person. So I did that, rolled it over, and West Country Mudlark's name came out. I posted that on the community part of YouTube. But anybody that's a member does actually get entered into that particular give back every single month. Now there will be a special Christmas one coming up as well, so that's something to look out for. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but there's definitely going to be a Christmas give back. And also, when I hit 2,750 subscribers, there's going to be a massive giveaway as well. It's going to be in the treasure hunting community, so I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be a top prize for sure. Excuse me. And basically that is going to be anybody that enters into that particular live will be entered into it, and a notice will be there for the people on the premiere on the same day. I hope all's well over there, Careless Whispers. I really do. Yeah, Shirley Nick, absolutely amazing supporter of the community. And she's been with us a number of months. And always very, very friendly to people. Highly respected by many people in various different communities. I'm certainly proud to know her as well. But yeah, Miss Deneen, she said she'd marry me, and so we talked and got to know each other very well. And yeah, a few days back she agreed to marry me. So that's something that is 100% going to happen next year. Definitely will. Now obviously Deneen's from Alaska, and we know Alaska is a gold bearing country. But yeah, she's interested in trying the magnet fishing and a bit of treasure hunting as well. Let's scroll through this chat because I know I've missed some. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, David? Thanks, Lou. Again, it's something that I really wanted to tell everybody. Some of you that's on Facebook will have seen posts, some of you already know, but obviously I wanted to make it official on here on a live. I will be live again on Thursday. We've got better weather, so definitely going to be talking about various things on Thursday, new adventures, things like that. Oh, Careless, oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't like AI myself. I don't trust it. And I'm so sorry to hear that it's took all that and it's caused a lot of problems. Good morning, Tuesdays with Joy. Hope you're well. But yeah, Careless, I'm going to make sure that you're there on the link as well. Anybody else that wants the link, it'll be there. as I say, we're probably looking August, September sort of time next year. And I intend to visit United States before that point. Shirley, I know you're a busy lady, so I appreciate even just being able to say hello to you. And like I say, when I get to see you, it's always a bonus. So never ever feel bad about not watching content. I'm subscribed to over 1,000 channels, and it is hard work to actually follow every single body every single minute of the day. I've always said you get to videos when you get to them, you see them when you see them, but important news, that will always be repeated if somebody's missed it, so you don't miss out on that particular side of things. But yeah, sending big hugs to you. You are a massive support to everybody in the communities, and I'm certainly proud to know you. So hi Cat69, hope you're well. I totally agree there, Beth, and it's been a while, it has, but you know, it's all good. Yep, sorry Henrik, I went live to talk to people that wasn't on the Facebook side. Obviously I sent you, Maddie, Johnny, Miss Connie messages this morning. I've also got Maddie trying to call again. So, 1 minute, folks. Sorry about that. I've got Maddie trying to call me, but I'll give her a call back in a moment. I did, yeah, and she said yes to me. So, Lou, there is going to be no wedding cake at all. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a restaurant, have a meal, and then we're going to order some sort of dessert there. As I say, the ceremony and the meal will potentially be on video or a live. The wedding itself will be a live, but the rest will be a video edited so that there's no music in the background, anything like that. But I will be live again on Thursday to update people, go from there. Hi 5 Mile Rally Hunter, hope you're well. Definitely no splinter cake. I'm thinking it's going to be a nice gatto of some sort, maybe. You can't ever go wrong with Black Forest gatto. So chat's going so fast. Thanks Henrik, appreciate that. I've had to decline 3 calls already. So hi Maddie, hope you're well. Sorry I declined your calls because of the live, obviously, but it was a pop-up. I didn't intend to go live, but the weather stopped, so I thought I'd give people an update on things, have a chat to people. We've had 24 hours of rain, so it's doing me good just to be outside a bit, some nice fresh clean air. I've gave people updates on the bike machine that's arriving soon, so that's definitely going to help me as well. So certainly by the end of December, back to normal, back to doing the old things. And if things go well, it does mean that I'll be doing the bottle digging. and the metal detecting again. Hi, Mashed and Baked. Hope you're well, brother. Nice to see you. Certainly will be, yeah. Thanks, 5 Mile. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Henrik. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Lou. So, I will be doing a Christmas Day live. I put it up to the panel, and a lot of people were saying that they would actually like to pop in Christmas Day. So, I will be doing a Christmas morning greetings, just to say hello to everybody and to be here for anybody that actually just wants to chat or wants to spare 5 minutes of the time. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have actual family or close friends nearby, and transport Christmas Day is a nightmare. So I'm basically going to do a live so that people can actually have that bit of time just for a bit of social side if they want it. I can't say how long the live's going to be, but it's definitely going to be there. And also, Thursday is a New Year's Day, so I'm going to be live on that one as well for everybody. Now, I know that some of the people in Britain will still be awake when I go live, because most likely they might have been partying the night before. No problem, Henrik. Appreciate you coming in. We've got 32 likes. That's amazing, folks. Thank you. No, Lou. There'll be no pirates on the day itself at all. Good morning, Sandra. Hope you're well. Yep, so what I'm going to do, David, obviously this therapy that's happening with the physio and also with the back machines, very, very important. You know, the last several weeks has actually took it out of me, mentally as well as physically. So, basically, we are going to do a live, a general catch-up. Sorry, David, I can't have that message here. As I say, it's child friendly, so unfortunately there's a certain word in there that we can't allow, so I've had to remove it for that reason. Hope you understand. But yeah, I am looking forward to getting back into the bottle digging. It's been a while. Definitely looking forward to doing a bit of metal detecting. Both Maddie at Maddie's Nifty Creations and Johnny at Johnny's Corner, they've inspired me, you know. I watch them doing the metal detecting and I actually want to get back out there. I do miss it. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Maddie. And I'd also like to say thank you to everybody that did subscribe to Maddie as well. If you can check out Johnny's Cooking Time as well, that would be amazing. Cooking with a southern twist. If it wasn't for Johnny doing that, I probably wouldn't be inspired to cook anything at all. It would just be microwaves and air fryers. So it's definitely giving me good ideas for things to do in the future. Definitely is fun and relaxing, the metal detecting, but Maddie, I'd like to see you do some more bottle digs again at some point. And I always love them magnet fishing videos that you and Johnny do as well. So, as you know, I'm always there on that particular channel. No, definitely no wedding cake. Splinter cake is off the menu for sure. So, I know it's too cold now, and hey, we're only a month away from next year now, you know, so it's not that long. But definitely by springtime, I'll be doing the bottle digs, things like that again, when I'm fully healed, and go from there. Yep, Beth, if you haven't checked out Cooking Time with Johnny, that's Johnny's Corner other channel. Absolutely amazing American foods from the south. So it's definitely worth checking out. Good morning, Dorothy. I hope you're well. So I'm signing out in a moment, but you might want to replay the particular live, Dorothy, because there's several important bits of news in the actual live early on. Thanks, Maddie, for posting the Cooking Time link. Really appreciate that. So, if anybody that's moderated wants to drop their links, they are more than welcome to do so. If somebody could please drop a link for Shirley and Nick, also for Beth as well, and also Mike is making stuff. I'd really appreciate that. And anybody else that wants a lives posting or video content, let me know and we'll get it up here as soon as we possibly can. I do like to share the community out. I like everybody to know each other's channels. There we go. Thank you very much for that one, David. I don't know, Maddie. Maybe it's problems with the tube again. Corey's Outdoors was live. There was no sound. I went back in. Then there was sound, and then I got booted out again. And it wouldn't reload when you scroll through the lives as to who were live. So I thought Corey had finished. Unfortunately, he hadn't, and I ended up going live. So it's quite understandable. Take care, Cat69. Have a very good week ahead and a good day. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking for updates as well, Maddie, because I'm not getting all the notices on YouTube, so I might need to update. Yeah, again, Joe, congratulations on that one. Well deserved. You got a good variety channel there. Thanks, everybody. But yeah, if everybody's finished dropping links, I'm going to be signing out. It's starting to get colder here. And we haven't got too long before it's actually getting dark again. So I want to get back home before that point. Thanks again for posting those stickers. Really appreciate that. And a massive shout out to Shirley and Nick. Again, if somebody could post their link, please, before we go. I'd like to have that up here. So at least it's there in case anybody wants to check them out. Dorothy, basically there's news on my health and there's another matter which I want you to hear when you actually watch a live. So it is an important one. But health is definitely getting better, and it's a good thing, you know. Thank you very much, Dorothy, for posting that. Really appreciate that there, so people can go and see the channel if they want to. Shirley is an amazing support channel, and as I say, I'm proud to know her. So right then, folks, 1 hour 11 minutes. I'm gonna get home before I seize up and basically go and get some food and get my son warm again. I'm just gonna show you where I am again. So the creek is filling up with water. There's a bit more coming since I've been here. Thankfully, I've got a 6-foot embankment between me and the river, the creek. So I want to go home now, and then that'll be it. And I'm gonna give Maddie a call, and I'll talk to Henrik a bit later on. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I have got a video coming out 7 PM UK time Wednesday, and I will be live again at 10:30 UK time Thursday. Have a great day, everyone. Have a fantastic week until I see you all again. Bye for now. Thanks for joining, everyone. See you soon. And just before I go, there we go. Sorry, English language only, as I can't read other languages. Right, see you all soon, folks. Bye for now.